Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Qadash, and double honors to the apostles and the others at GMS and the Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. So, Lord willing, this video is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI. So, this was a screenshot I took the other day, and it's like a poem, and hey, it's pretty heavy, so I'll just read it. So, I've faked it to make it. I've made it then fell. I'm no devil nor saint. I've walked both heaven and hell. Though I put trust in my fate, whether I succeed or I fail, for righteousness guards the blameless, and only the truth can prevail. So consider me nameless, and know my signature is braille, for my soul is far from stainless, but it makes for one beautiful tale. And like how I see it, it's the ups and downs of life, and it says for righteousness guards the blameless. Hey, who's the blameless? The elect, man. Hey, and that's what we're hoping to be a part of. So the things we go through, you slip, you fall, you mess up. Hey, but just know that at the end, if we be part of the elect, hey, we're gonna be blameless. We're going to be found right in the sight of Yahweh Bahasham YAHAWASHI. Because the elect is chosen from the foundations of the earth. And, man, that's not a light thing. That's what we're hoping to be. So this is in what Paul went through. The hell he caught, things he went through, the ups and downs, and he went. He was persecuting the church. He was going off. But what the Lord had a plan for him. So this is I'll read it in the NLT. So this is 2 Corinthians 11 and I'll start at 21. 2 Corinthians 11 and 21. I'm ashamed to say that we've been too weak to do that, but whatever they dare to boast about, I'm talking like a fool again. I dare to boast about it too. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they descendants of Abraham? So am I. Are they servants of Hamashiach? I know I sound like a madman, but I have served him far more. I have worked harder, been put in prison more often, been whipped times without number, and faced death again and again. 5 different times the Jewish leaders gave me 39 lashes. 3 times I was beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. Once I spent a whole night and a day adrift at sea. Man, that's pure hell. Just being drifting off in sea. Being shipwrecked. Yeah, that shit. The ocean is terrifying, man. There was probably like sharks, bumping into him. Just thinking about it. Hey, that shit's terrifying, man. So Paul went through all kinds of different trials and tribulations, man. But what he kept fighting. He kept fighting for the Lord, man. I have traveled on many long journeys. I have faced danger from rivers and from robbers. I have faced danger from my own people, the Jews, as well as from the Gentiles. I have faced danger in the cities, in the deserts, and on the seas, and I have faced danger from men who claim to be believers but are not. I have worked hard and long, enduring many sleepless nights. I have been hungry and thirsty, and have often gone without food. I have shivered in the cold without enough clothing to keep me warm. Then besides all this, I have the daily burden of my concern for all the churches. Who is weak without my feeling that weakness? Who is led astray, and I do not burn with anger? If I must boast, I would rather boast about the things that show how weak I am. The Most High, the Father, who our Lord YAHAWASHI, who is worthy of eternal praise, knows I am not lying. When I was in Damascus, the governor under King Aretas kept guards at the city gates to catch me. I had to be lowered in a basket through a window in the city wall to escape from him. So the things that he went through, those were heavy accounts that Paul went through, Apostle Paul went through. And he didn't go through any light things. He was traveling, catching hell on his travels, but what he went through it to keep serving the Lord, to keep pushing this truth, to keep preaching. And how much more us? We're just we're not a great man like Paul. We're just here, humble servants. We don't know who we are in the reincarnation, but these are great men stories that give us hope, that keep us to keep fighting, man. So this is Job. This is Job 2:7. So when Satan forth so went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord YAHAWAH, and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Most High and die. So Job got smote with boils, and he was sitting down scraping the boils on his skin. Hey man, that's gross. That's rough, man. But he said, what did he say? But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High, and shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips. So we got to take the bad with the good, the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs. Because we understand, we mess up. Really, we're by grace that we're not dead. The Lord still has us alive, so to push, to keep fighting. What did King David, when that dude was cursing him out, he was throwing stones at him, and his guards wanted to kill him, and King David was like, nah, leave him alone, because he understood. He went off, after he committed adultery with Bathsheba. So he understood that, that was the Lord, man. So how, understanding that's heavy. Knowing the good things, the bad things we go through, it's all ordained from the Lord. So we just got to get through it, man. So this is 2 Corinthians 4:16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Yeah, the afflictions we go through, the hell we catch, man. Really, it's a light affliction. Every brother has their own walk, but we continue to fight to what? To serve the Lord to the best of our ability. To keep doing these lessons, to keep going out on the highways and byways, and fix your ways. Things that we do that is not profitable, that is unprofitable for our salvation. We gotta cut those things off. For me, it's for me personally, it's always been alcohol, man. That's been my problem. Now I'm not gonna say I'm gonna cut it off forever, but for the most part, it's been a hindrance. But and now everything is in balance. You got to balance everything. A lot of times I'll go overboard with alcohol, but then I'm like, okay, I need to chill on that, and I won't drink for like weeks, a month, sometimes longer. But you got to know when you're slipping, when you're when it's causing you to go left. We all have our own demons that we're dealing with, our own addictions, our own vices. But the only thing that matters is doing the Lord's will. You know, when we gotta know, we gotta analyze ourselves. You know, when you're slipping on reading, you gotta get your reading in. You gotta be on top of yourself. You slipping on praying. You gotta pray. Hey, fasting, man. Hey, fasting is a high level. Eating healthy. Everything in this walk is a fight, man. You know, the things you listen to, things you watch, everything the things you intake into your body, the food, the music, the videos, everything affects your mind state. You know, so we gotta watch. You know what we intake and what we entertain in our minds. You know, what does it say? The heart is exceedingly. I'll just get it. So this is Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Yeah. So the things that come into your mind, most of the time, if they're not through the scriptures, if they're not the scriptures, that's usually bugged out thoughts, man. You know, yeah, and that's why you got to fight constantly to be in your right state of mind. Thinking on spiritual things because this body, this flesh, it'll be thinking all kinds of madness, having you doubt, have you doubting like you ain't a man of the Lord. You know, but what through the scriptures, we meditate like okay, hey, the Lord said endure, you know, endure to the who shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So even those thoughts, those demons that come into your mind, hey, we gotta endure those things. Everything is a fight. You'll be having low energy. You don't even want to do a lesson, or you'll have the energy and you just don't feel like doing the lesson. Hey, that's a demon, man. So we're at constant war, 24/7. So hey, we gotta fight. So I'll end it on this one. There's Romans 5:3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience. Yeah, we're being, the things we go through, our patience is being tried, man. You know what it say? Hey, and your patience possess ye your souls. And, and the things we go through, we're learning to be patient. What is it in Sirach? It says, be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Hey, hey, patience that's a virtue, man. You know, not always you know being quick to get out of a certain situation. You sit there and analyze. Okay, why has the Lord got me here, and what can I learn from it? And that's growth. That's where you grow, man. Temporary suffering for eternal glory. So yeah, that was it. Just a quick lesson, Lord willing. It was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Qadash, and double honor to the apostles and the others at GMS and the Akim, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity. And shalom to the elect and a Baba Ball, Shalak Mawat, Shalak Rayam to Babylon. Shalom to the elect.